Alright, I figure we'll break the items down into section. You know, like water, food, shelter, stuff like that. Fire, I mean, even though it's a younger kid, they should still know how to kind of get a fire going. Because fire is important, especially wintertime or anything like that. If, water. So, just gonna have to work with them and build that experience trust, I guess. But fire is definitely important, so we can start with that. So since fire making is sort of hard sometimes, I included some of these tea light candles. So you can light the candle, and you could either pour the wax on there, put it up underneath, and get your fire started with that. Same thing with these little cubes. They work pretty good. Now I did include some lighters. They're pretty self-explanatory. Kids may have a hard time with those. So I do have a good ferro rod. It's got a long enough rope you can either wear it around like a necklace, loop it through, put it on the bag so you can't lose it. And then one of these are pretty neat. They're by I don't know how to say the name of the company. It's that Uber. I'll give you a little. It's by them. It lights up real easy. You just throw a spark, just lights up, and you can use it as a match. Comes in a pack of a bunch. Plus, you can take this tube off and use it as a bellows. So that's a pretty decent thing right there. These are good, pretty good fire steels. But make sure you use a lanyard or something so you don't lose it. The next thing, we can do water. Water's pretty simple. Now this is what I got. This one's pretty huge. You may want to get half the size for a kid. Just depends how beefy your kid is, I guess, and how much they want to carry. And I got one of these little mini Sawyer squeezes. Got the little top on it. You just screw this onto here. You put your water in there. Put this on, and you're good to go. When you put your water, put it on. You may be able to make a little hole where you can hang it. It's got little punch marks in there. Then you can hang it and then let your bottle fill up whenever you get to a place you're gonna rest. You could also throw some tablets in there, and they got the liquid 2 parts, but keep things simple. Try to keep things simple. But single wall. Double walls, you can boil water, but it's going to rupture. So you may just want to get a single wall. So we got fire and water. The pack, this is a small sling pack, which that bottle will have a hard time fitting. All the other stuff I could fit it and attach it to the webbing. I don't really have any small packs because I don't have use for them. But I'm sure there's definitely ones out there. But this one, it could be made to work. It's not too bad. Not sure about going a decent distance with a sling because it's going to be on one shoulder. I guess you could switch it back and forth, but you have to pack. Food, I just included one of these because you can just add water, you can eat it cold. But it's good to have at least one meal because they're not going to be bugging out alone, they'll be bugging out with you. So this kind of helps them just get used to carrying things. They have their own little supply if they want. So it's a good thing to include a little thing like this, or you can make some smaller ones. Or for a kid, you can actually open this up and separate it maybe 2 bags or 3 into Ziploc bags, or if you have Mylar bags and a hair straightener, you can make your own little ones. So one of those could be, depending on how much kid eats, 2, 3. So it's not bad. Cutting tools, I don't, maybe kids are good with knives or not, but this is not bad. They can cut branches and all that, and get the little sticks ready for fire. Cut rope, all that, and it's fairly safe as long as you don't get your fingers in there. I don't know if you want your kid to have a knife. That's all up to you, but this is a good alternative if you don't. You need to be able to cut things, cut up kindling, get your fire going, stuff like that. So that'd be a good little start. These are not too bad. Probably $20 for a decent one. Next we could do, I got a little kitchen set. I don't know if you want to do something like that. This is in a bag where you can attach it right to that MOLLE webbing. This does have, I mean, you could just give them a stainless cup and you can cook on it, but this has a little tiny stove, and a little tank, and then I also have some cotton balls and Vaseline. It's a still backup fire starter too. You can add to the fire kit. Plus the fire kit could fit in here, but I like to break them up a little bit. Like put a lighter in one pocket. Maybe you have your fire steel on your chain or lanyard to your pack or your belt loop. Keep multiple fire things in different areas, because if you lose this and all your fire stuff's here, you're kind of in trouble with that. So that's another little cook set. Not necessary, but just a little add-on. Sleep system, I have a few different options. One, I was thinking, kids, this is I forget what it's called, Inu. It's just a little hammock. It's already got everything, all the ropes pre-attached and everything, so you can sling it. It's actually really small. You can actually make it a lot smaller. It's got the carabiners and everything, so that wouldn't be too bad. Good little shelter. Or you could always go the other route, but these things are fairly fragile, so a kid may tear it up, but if you're there to help them. But this is in case they gotta do it by themselves. And I also included an extra one of these rain poncho. And if things get real bad, heavy duty trash bag. If kids are fairly small, you could actually make like a plow point with a what is it? This one's a 42 gallon one. You can get bigger ones, but they can make a little plow point with it. You just teach them a little bit. You just tie each corner of the opening out, and then one at the top off a tree in the back corners, and that would work pretty decent. But I got a couple of them, plus I can use it for sleeping bag, anything like that. And then I put a little paracord. You can do some bank line. Bank line's pretty good too. And the last thing will be like a boo-boo kit and bathroom. These are pretty neat. You just add a little drop of water and you can open them way up. They got ones that make big towels, all kinds of things. Little compressed wipes are pretty neat. But you can have a whole bunch. There's 100 in this bag, small little bag. And can't go wrong with a little roll of duct tape. I'd get Gorilla Tape or T-Rex. A little hand sanitizer for them. It's good to try to keep clean. And in keeping clean, we have this little pack. I had another pack, but this has a little door that opens and closes, so you can reseal it. The other one, you open it and then it's gonna dry out. So these ones are for face and body, but works on your face to work on your ass. So there's 30 of them in there. I'm plant-based, and you can worry about that if you're hippie. So that's good. And then get your little boo-boo kit, which you can do Ziploc bag or anything like that. This is this little container, and this could be used to move water, anything like that. Just some band-aids, some big band-aids, small band-aids. There's a whistle, safety pins. Antiseptic is real good. So then you could put a little bag like child Tylenol, anything like that. Just all depends on your kid. So I don't see very many of those bags, and I'm sure if there is, the video is way better. But I don't have a studio, and I don't have a kid. Wife is a teacher, so I figure I'd throw that out there for people, because you everybody's building their big old bags and everything, and they're like, oh, I'll just carry, if you got the kid with you, you want them to feel part of it. So I think that would help them out, have their own little bag, their own little stuff, and get out there and start practicing. If you guys have any bags, any ideas, any ideas on like bags where you get it? I think I got this off Sportsman's Guide a long time ago, Red Rock or something. Had two. That's the one downfall. There was like a buckle somewhere and it come off, but I have one of those, so I fixed it. But this isn't the best. The bag feels pretty stout, but the buckles were crap. If there's a certain bag that you use, just put it down in the comments so people can have ideas and build upon their own. You don't have to build a super duper expensive one. Kids are going to grow, so as long as you got one, it should last a couple years and then get practicing and get into it. It's good to be prepared and to have some skills, because crap is getting crazier and crazier. So we'll catch you guys later. Like and subscribe. You have a good one. Stay safe and definitely practice. We're going to work on, I think we're going to do a rain catchment thing coming up. It's going to be like a rain catchment barrel system. We're going to get like a 12-volt pump where you can solar power it, where you can make like a makeshift shower or a sink, something like that. Because water's getting a little scarce sometimes. So you guys stay safe. Catch you later.